I'm Braylon, and today we're here out at the tide pools. We're exploring at low tide and just seeing what kind of animals and organisms that we can come across and find. Let's go catch some creatures. So I just flipped over this rock, and beneath it we have two fish. Here's the first one. It's some sort of, looks like a flatfish. Oh, it's a sucker fish. It's onto my, it just sucked onto my hand. Look, it's upside down. I reckon that's for feeding on algae. As you can see, its little sucker on the bottom there. It's probably a baby, and it's very, very slimy. So cool. I just flipped over this rock, and lo and behold, there's a little fish. Now, to the side of him, we have an eel. Right here. So cool.
Oh, is that an eel?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's cool.
Right here we have a little crab. Not sure what species it is, but it's just hiding under a rock. Flipping rocks is a really good method. I haven't known about it before, but recently we just found two fish by flipping over one big rock. So the bigger the rock, the better the creatures. And there's a little baby crab right here. See what's under here. Oh my goodness, what is that? Crustaceans galore. These look like crayfish, but saltwater. I swear guys, I did not plant this. What even is that? You see one of its claws just fell off. You know, this could be baby lobster, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Here, let's get the container to get a closer look. Okay, so just put them in this. Hopefully you guys can get a better look at these. I swear, flipping over rocks is probably the best way to find organisms in the tide pools. And they're the same color as the rocks that they're hiding in. And you see those big long antennae, those are meant for sensing its environment. You can't really see their eyes because I reckon that they are not very good at eyesight, closer to ocelli, which only sense light and dark, than actual eyes. So they probably need those long antennae. And like crayfish, they have these big long tails in the back for jetting away. Fortunately, you can't hide from the creature preacher, so you see they only have one big long claw. Here, let me. For some reason, possibly to attract a mate if they're not baby lobsters. Alright, I'm gonna let these guys go. Let's keep searching. Crab, eel. I believe this is a decorated crab, close to the common kelp crab. And you see they have these places on the tops of their heads where they can actually put algae on, and it disguises them in the rocks and crevices to make them look like algae instead of food for birds and animals, as well as their brown color, which also helps them. buddy. You go back on now. Look what we found. Okra sea star. Oh, it's giant. Okay, so we found something really cool. One we already saw before, which is this tiny flatfish. Now it's hanging on my hand, it's trying to escape. But if you look closely, you see it only has one eye, so I call it Popeye the fish, like my dog, who only has one eye. The second thing is this chitin right here. I'm gonna let that guy go. This chitin. You see those rainbow patterns. I've never seen that before. That must be a rarer species here in the tide pools, but as you can see, it's blending in with this coralline algae that's covering the rocks so that it doesn't get eaten by other predators. It's really cool. So if you can see out there, there's actually a seal. I believe it's a harbor seal. Now surrounding the seal's body, there's layers and layers of fat that are meant to keep it warm in the 60-degree tide pool water as it feeds on fish from the sea. There's another one right there. You can see their little heads sticking up out of the water. You can see they have lots of flippers for steering and going in the water. Hello. Now these are mammals, so they have to breathe out of water, unlike sharks, sharkfish. Okay, so we've seen this eel in a previous video, but now that we got the container, you guys can see it a whole lot better. You see those markings on its face, probably to disguise in these tide pools. Now they slip between the rocks incredibly easily. You see that tail right there, and no fins, common signs of an eel. You see that mouth as well. It looks like I've seen it kind of yawn, and I'm pretty sure it looks like it's an extendable mouth, which means that as the mouth, it basically has two parts to it. It's closed like this, kind of in a frowny-like manner, as you can see. And then when like a tiny amphipod or crustacean comes by, and this eel sees it, it'll extend its mouth, creating sort of a vacuum that sucks the water into its mouth to digest. And that's how these eels capture prey. Now here we also have a purple sea urchin stuck to the rock. These guys have these mouth parts that can actually, believe it or not, drill this rock and create kind of a crevice. Allegedly, these guys can even drill through steel, which is very incredible, judging that it's a creature less than the size of my hand. Yeah, so I'm gonna flip this guy back over. Always remember, if you're ever out in the tide pools, you flip over a rock, always flip it back, because that's a creature's home. You don't want to mess with it. Okay, so it's been a very exciting day, trekking along the rocks into the tide pools. You can see they're very slippery, and you gotta watch your footing. Anyways, we saw some very cool creatures, and some an awesome habitat out here in the tide pools. So I think that this wraps it up for today's video. I'm Braylon, and thanks for watching.